So our tip of the day is about conditioning and how to figure out which muscles to work for what movements. So break it down is that real simple. Today we're going to talk about the relation that muscles have with each other in an exercise. So here's where we're going, is that we're taking a look at three different things, three different variables that go into a movement. Alright, you have your prime mover, which is the muscle that does the work. You have your antagonist, just like in literature, is the one that fights against the prime mover. Then you have your stabilizer muscles. So let's take a look at like the bicep curl. Easiest one to explain. Alright, so when I do my bicep curl, the bicep is the prime mover. It's the one that's working. The tricep is the antagonist. It's the one that's working against it. If I didn't have, my muscles have to work opposite sides of the joint. If not, it'd be like spaghetti arms all over the place. So when one's working, one's fighting against it. So you have your prime mover, is the contraction, and whenever this one's contracting, that one's stretching. The antagonist is stretching and working against it. And your stabilizer muscles are the ones holding everything else together. Your shoulder holding it in place, your wrist holding it in place. Alright, so now the reason why we're talking about that is to go into sport specifics. Is that if you want to strengthen for a certain move in your sport, say boxing, then what am I working for? What am I doing? Do I want to have explosiveness? Then I might have to work my tricep with an out motion, and keep in mind that that's stretching the bicep. But to be balanced, if I work the tricep, I need to also work the bicep. And I need to work the muscles that are going to help support that movement. So that's your tip for the day. It's about conditioning for boxing, sport movement. And you have your three factors are the prime mover, the muscle doing the work, the antagonist working against the prime mover, and your stabilizer muscles that hold everything else together so the movement can be performed. Yeah, done.